Puss ass. Puss ass did this. Technology. And it's puss ass did this. A lot of puss ass did this has happened. They banned my account because I slipped up and said nigga without like spacing it out or like alternate letters or whatever. Because that nigga, that's just how I talk, bro. You're not finna, I'm not about to not be me. Cause yes, you know what I'm saying? You don't like how I talk. Like, fuck wrong with you, bro? You're just gonna have to get used to it. Whether you like it or not. That's me. Puss ass rap. And of course, I got like 4 more. I have three alternates currently. Is it recording? Good. My other content, the original one. And I was like, oh, maybe I should make this like aesthetically pleasing and shit. Fuck it. I'm about to treat that bitch like Twitter. It's gonna be like personal thing, my thoughts. It's like social media is cool, but it is like whoever's in the office, they're like motherfucking random. I don't know if y'all remember Recess, right? In the 90s. I'm a 90s kid, so I used to watch Recess. TJ Detweiler, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Randall. It's Finster. Randall is motherfucking working TikToks, banning algorithm. It's like they got one of them niggas in the office, bro. Yeah, so yeah, the account's gone. And it's fun. TikTok, man. That shit looks, bro, I saw this girl. She got like a $4,200 deposit, nigga. Baby only got like 100K followers and 700K likes. And you making $4,200? Like, what? How the fuck you do that? Yeah, I be seeing all these deposits and shit. And then I'm low-key wondering, it's like, is this a trick, right? Is this like some weird pyramid scheme shit? I already told y'all the Twitch shit seemed kind of pyramidy. The promise of fortune and all this money and all the top streamers are making this, that. Like YouTube. I can see it, child. I can see it. It's, but I mean, I guess if it's something you like to do, then you should be fine, That's why they say you shouldn't do shit for money. If you're doing it because you love doing it, money gonna come regardless, you know what I'm saying? If money's a goal, it'll probably not work because it'll be like a job and you're always thinking of like, when can I get the fuck off of this? If I was actually able to, I mean, I am like right now, but it's not, this ain't it. This camera's like, it's on a phone. I don't have a fucking computer set up and I'm not sure why everybody looks the same too. Like everybody has the chair. Everybody, like you look at a Twitch screen and all these motherfuckers look the same. That wouldn't be me, couldn't be me. Nigga, I'd be on a couch. You feel me? Like, I'd be relaxed. I'd be like this. I'd be in my fucking bed, like, you know what I'm saying? Just vibing, bro. and I wouldn't turn my camera on. That Truman Show, there's a movie called Truman Show where this Jim Carrey was, side note, I think Jim Carrey might be an ascended master. I don't know. But anyways, in the movie, Jim Carrey is like documented since birth. And, you know, they're always advertising and shit and all that. But yeah, that's how I see Twitch. Like, that's how I think you effectively stream. Like, turn the camera off for what? You know what I'm saying? You're telling me this fucking thing is on, and there's people sending shit, right? Oh no, I'm thinking of TikTok. Shit, TikTok too. I'd have both of them hoes running simultaneously, and none of them bitches would be off ever. You feel me? Like, I guess it's subs with Twitch, and then it's all like this Galaxy Rose Tiger shit with TikTok or whatever. Like, I wouldn't cut the camera off. What do you mean? Every opportunity that camera's on, there's a possible check or a possible phone coming in. You need a break from what? Alright, and then it's not work because, bro, it'd literally probably just be sitting somewhere. It couldn't be me, bro. It couldn't be me. I'd maximize the fuck out of that thing. Like, for real. Shit, and then, bro, I would even, cause you know, like, I guess, like, let's say I was fucking and shit, like, I would integrate it with OnlyFans, so it's like, okay, Twitch, I'm about to go, me and Shorty about to go, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go clap that real quick, switch over to the OnlyFans, like, you can get to literally see every aspect, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas y'all don't know what to do with it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got it, but y'all don't know what to do with it, for real. But yeah, this is the vibes. So the room is dark, and I have a fan going. I like to sleep with the fan. My left hand itched my palm, and then somebody took something from me. Probably an idea. It happens all the time. Yeah, the room is dark. It's just a fan. When I had my place in my apartment, I had like when I was oscillating fans, and I would have it set on the beach blowing, you know, so it like blow hard and blow like soft and blow quiet and blow hard again. So it feels like you're sleeping at the beach. Good times, man. Good times. Yeah. You know, I had a dream 7 years before I met this girl, my ex. 7 years before I met her, I had a dream while I was in a room like this. Right, it was dark, and she was in bed with me. In the dream, I don't know who it is. I can't see her, I didn't turn my head, I didn't feel nothing. I just feel her, and we're talking. And I wake up out that dream, and I made a note, because I got an iPhone. I made a note like, I just woke up from a dream where I was with someone that I felt like I've known for centuries. Alright, where are you? Alright, and 7 years later, I'm with my ex. And you know, we lived the whole 3 years of fucking bliss, bro. 3 years of a dream. And then shit got dream over, nigga. It was time to wake up, I guess. And like during that last ending phase, cause she got a job as a flight attendant, so she was like flight hopping and shit. But sometimes she would come down or whatever, and you know they sleep in hotels. And yeah, she had a hotel She calls me. I had the car right now, so I swear. And bruh, we're in the room, and it's dark, and we're in the bed talking, and I was like, oh my fucking god, bruh. I had a dream about this 7 years ago, and I go on my phone and I scroll down to the date. I was like, oh shit. Exactly how we were. That's the exact moment. Everything was literally what I dreamt. And I was like, what the fuck? And I tell her, and I don't think she understands or fathom how, nigga, that was like a lightning strike. You know what I'm saying? To the T, it was perfect. It literally was the verbatim dream, if that's even how you could say that. Lightning struck, nigga. Like, how I foresee this 7 years? And shit crazy. No, we don't talk. No, we're not together. Weird. I've tried to reach out. Every time I try to reach out, I get blocked. You know, and two explanations. Either like she's married or some shit, or so, you know, something like that, or she just like she thinks I'm bad luck or something. I don't know. There's also a possibility somebody paid her a large sum of money to stay away from me, and she took the money. Which is something I said, man. I was like, that's what I would want to like prove if somebody really fucks with me, and they're not just, you know, trying to use me. Cause I'll move mountains for the one I love. You know, no cap. I could do anything. When it's like, you don't want to get taken advantage of. People just, you know, somebody just use you just because it's like, oh yeah, Samson and Delilah, man. One man could conquer a whole army single-handedly. Use somebody like that. Foolishness. I've been thinking business lately. I'm business minded. You know what's funny about like these games? Like I was watching Flynn. Flynn played GTA Online, and in that game, right, you have the option to like, you know, make your little money or whatever. And Flynn just she chose to I guess sell wigs or something, right? And then it's like, based off someone's gameplay, I can kind of see how they would move in life. And it's like, her goal was, let me get a nice car so I can show off my car, right? Be her girl, like, fat booty is very attractive. So physical attraction is important to her. Having something that she can show off to other people is important to her. And I'm literally sitting here, because she's on Twitch, so I'm in the chat like, yo, go buy a motherfucking office building. Go buy a suite in the office and run a business, like start a business, you can literally have $25,000 deposits coming into your shit automatically. Like you can have a business. You don't need to fucking work. You can be a boss. You run about cars. You can literally buy a private jet. You know, be riding around a helicopter. No. So, you know, someone's to sell wigs and be on the street with the hoodlums. I'm like, damn. Me? Oh my god. Couldn't even get out of it. I would have bought the nightclub. I'd have probably had about 8 nightclubs, bitch. And then I'm just buying shit. I'm buying property. Just buying hella property. When I played the game, offline, I bought everything. I made $2.1 billion on the stock market. Alright, that was what I was doing on the regular game. I mastered the stock market. So literally my day consisted of waking up and going to sleep, right? Getting money, withdrawing money, waiting for the stock to fall, putting the money in, go to sleep, wake up, the money multiplies, and just repeat. 2.1 billion. Nigga, I bought everything. I bought all the cars. I bought all the yachts, all the properties. I bought the golf course. That was like 25. And then when I bought everything, the game was done for me. Nothing is funny anymore. You know, and that's how I'm pretty sure life would be if I, you know, to these people who can have it all and nothing is off limits. Life is no longer enjoyable. That's why I'm saying the richest man in the world and the poorest man in the world is the same nigga. Nothing matters. Nothing means anything. You know? I guess, of course, the difference is one could probably eat whenever he wants to or whatever and shit like that. But as far as the mentality of, like, goals or, you know, they're the same person. Everything's meaningless. Everything's meaningless. Or, you know, you already, at the top, you already fucked all the girls. You already bought all the stuff. Everybody's already on your dick. Like, supposedly there's nothing you can't have. And there's a guy, he can't have anything. You know? And then, because at the point where you can't get anything, you just learn to survive, and it's like, fuck it. Nothing means anything. A motherfucker could come up to you and try to be like, oh, you should come do this for me. It's like, no, bro. I'm free. You know? It's the same person. It's the same person. That mindset's the same. I'm good. My spirit person is hugging on me right now. I'm dead. Yeah. I'd rather be fucking. Oh my god, bruh. I'd clap cheeks, bruh. I'd be a monster, bruh. For all the years I've been in this bitch solo, bruh. No comment on my the savagery. Nigga just crying. Can't do it. Oh. Exactly. Yeah, I'm thinking about thinking business again. Drop shipping and all that fancy shit. I was doing it before when I was in my apartment. Amazon FBA, so it's, you know, and then to me at the time, it didn't seem like it's something to do. Keep saying these hackers getting my information. That's kind of why like I'm very cautious with this phone. I don't enter a lot of sensitive information on these devices. Which is, I don't know who's trying to fish. Very tricky. And it's like, look at everything. My food stamps. It's like they denied me. The food stamp thing was like this. It was like, okay, so in order to qualify for food stamps, you need to look for a job, right? I think at the time I found a job. I was working at Burger King, but of course I wasn't making enough. And so I called the food stamp people. I'm like, hey, yeah, I got a job. You know, and I make this much. You know, I did the application. And they're like, oh, well, you need to be looking for a job. I was like, wait a minute. I have a job. Like, I found the thing that I'm supposed to be looking for. So I'm supposed to have a job and also be looking for a job. I was like, wow. You know, so literally all I heard was, nigga, fuck you. I ain't getting no fucking food stamp. Figure that shit out. You know? So I agree. And this, a lot of my information on Facebook is harvested. Something like that before she, a couple years before she passed. I think I remember one day she came home and she was like, they took my money. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? They put a lien on her bank account. I don't even remember what it was for. I don't know if it was taxes. But literally her direct deposit. She knew about it, so she's literally working for it. She's freaking out. I'm in tears. You know? It was like that, like that's weird. That's like a weird thing. A trial, you know, an identity. It's like they're trying to fucking talking to my sister yesterday, and even the taxes, my tax return, they took my tax returns. At my school, I couldn't get my fucking FAFSA, like, you know, like all the funds I'm allotted and I'm supposed to get, that I used to get, because, you know, that's how I knew it, they're supposed to be there, they all just got fucking usurped. And then I couldn't get them anymore. Weird. I was working at Amazon and Whole Foods, and at Amazon, because I was on the road, I don't think I had a car. So I walked in. I had Bitcoin, so I was like, Uber and shit, but no, I didn't have a car, because I was sleeping in a car. So I was on the road when I was working there. You know, when I got the job, I literally maximized all my taxes so that they would take the most from me. I worked for 2 weeks and got a $56 check. Because in my head it's just like, okay, work, and then at the end of the year you just get everything back in your tax return. So it's like it's a way to force myself to save by, I'll get the bag at the end of this term. They took my taxes, they said I owe taxes. How the fuck do I owe taxes when they give you like everything? You see what I mean? Like, that's pissing me off a little bit. Like, but let me calm myself. Very tense material things. So off of that, the tax thing, that's when I was like, somebody's doing something. So, 2 years, I think I did another thing, didn't get my money. I was like, okay, so they're just not gonna pay me anymore for my tax returns. So it was like, that stopped. And the thing is this. Because then it's like, well, if I have nothing to go to school for anymore, it would pretty much be awesome on my own because, I'm not working any job. There would be any taxes for me to take. And not purposely either. Every time I think of something like, if I had a job, the beauty of a job is besides the income, there's a social aspect. That's where I made some of my friends. You have a purpose, you have something to do every day. Something to keep my mind busy. When my mom at first died, I worked 2 jobs, and I just kept working nonstop just so I didn't think about what was going on in my life. And so it's like, I find it as a healthy coping mechanism. I just so happen to use but now it's like, they won't let me. Every time I get they find a way to push me out. Working a job is getting fired. It's just, if I could just make my fire very large, and who knows, man, I think God is helping me with something. And just let him cook today. Let him cook. Being patient. I don't want to say her name. You know what's crazy, bro? If I start liking a girl, I don't even know these girls, bro. I don't physically know them. I feel like if I start liking a girl, it's like a superhero thing. Right? Superman and all this fucking Batman and who's the girl that the freaking thing he had to pick between the two, the people and the girl? Anyways, Batman and his girl. Man and Mary Jane. It's like about picking a girl, and I announced this girl, and then there's like effort put into said girl. It's like, you know what I mean? They're trying to, they gotta try to fucking do her something. So I'm not gonna say her name. She knows who she is. I think she knows who she is. What about her? Damn, oh, her journey, bro. I'm watching her on TikTok, and she's talking about a lot of stuff. And I'm literally going, nigga, that's me. It's literally me. They're talking about how over like 5 to 8 years she lost everybody, all her friends and people she talked to real close. Like, nigga, that's me. And then she was like, she said she knew she was crazy when she left her house and she became home. I called that jumping. I was living with my kids for 3 years and I had me. I knew how to pay rent. I knew how to pay rent. And that, I guess from observing and being with my mom and paying for all the evictions and then becoming of age to be able to help and shit, I just knew how to handle things. Not once was the light cut off. Not once were we late. Not once, not once was there a worry of, are we gonna be here? You know what I mean? 3 years straight. And it's just after, I think near the end of the third year, I was like, wait a minute. I see the trap. I see this cycle. I see this. I'm not owning anything. I'm not working towards anything. I'm literally working my check. I'm giving it to somebody else. And they're literally paying off a mortgage for this apartment, right? This building. I'm giving them the money to pay off the mortgage so that they can own it. I'm helping them buy this bitch. You know what I mean? But I'm not owning anything. All the money is not coming back to me where this is my place or anything. So I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta jump. That's what so the plan was, and I should have just had a more, what do you call it? I should have just had a plan for real. I jumped, and initially the plan was jump, save some money so I could buy a house, right? Because I'm like, all right, eliminating rent, at least I could pocket that to have a down payment for a house. But then there was the thing of, my 2012 was when my mom passed. I got my place in 2013. I got on April Fool's Day. April 1st was when I signed my lease. 2013. So I didn't really I don't think I had time to grieve for real. I didn't want to grieve. I didn't want to think about stuff. I was just always constantly moving, constantly working. I used to work like a motherfucking robot. I just didn't want to think, or I didn't want to stop and think. I just wanted to keep going. So for years, for those 3 years, I didn't want to go. I think when I actually jumped into the car, it kind of like hit me like, okay, you could die. You should enjoy your life. You should see what life has to offer. It's, you spent 3 years being a good worker. decided to just fuck him off as long as give him everything that I knew I wouldn't do. Nigga, you know what my first date with my ex was? Skydiving. I wouldn't do that shit. You know what I mean? If shit wouldn't happen to me how it happened, I wouldn't have followed it out. You know why we got together? She said yes. In a world full of no, everybody having excuses as to why they can't do shit. She goes, yes. I'll potentially die with you if I motherfucking, parachute don't open. It's just like, I'll jump. Yes. Let's go. Fucked off with the money, Airbnbs and shit. Just living the now, thinking like, I don't know when death is gonna come. That is what motivated me every morning. That was my motivation in the car, and it made me lose sight of the plan. Even the plan was solidified. It was an idea. Yeah, so yeah, the girl, she goes, she knew she was crazy, and she left her cool. And nothing more, nothing. Also, I have not been sleeping at motherfucking regular hours. You know what time it is right now? It's probably goddamn 10 o'clock. What time is it? Oh, I can't look at the goddamn 9:03 a.m. Right? I literally was about to fall asleep, but now I think because I'm talking, I'm up again. Talking, I'm scared now. This is weird. I feel like there's no room for it. Yeah, that's the frequency of information I'm talking about. Oh, I told you, right? I'm just stable. It's what moment in time. I don't recall. I probably didn't know a lot yesterday. You're talking to me? You know, that's how I feel. I feel God the most. And I'm making music. Because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. That's where I'm supposed to be. It just feels like this is Cuddle Buddies, bro? Good. I guess if we ever get into it, like we're got a good setup and shit, like new camera, computer, and like fast, reliable internet that won't knock out. I'm showing that shit. I'm telling y'all, that camera ain't never going on. I be looking at these creators like, why would you cut that shit out? Literally, you can go to sleep with your phone on and wake up to motherfucking 4 galaxies. Like, that happened while you were sleeping. You made money in your sleep. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with y'all? Shit crazy. Y'all got it, but y'all don't want it to. Good night.